Asa, good morning, yo. Be a fucking monster. Hold up. Oh my god. Entrepreneurship is so hard. I don't know how to build a business. I don't know how to make money. Become a fucking monster. Whenever you work out, whenever you train or whatever, become a fucking monster. If you're gonna go into a sales meeting, I'm gonna shake everyone's hand. I'm gonna learn everyone's name. I'm gonna pitch everyone. In the first 5 seconds you meet me, I already sold you. You wanna make money, become the best entrepreneur on this fucking planet. Literally become a fucking monster. And I'm saying this in the most loving way possible. If you go into a meeting, or if you just go out into the world and you want to meet people, meet them, learn their names, ask them where they came from, their heritage, their whatever. That's how you become a successful entrepreneur. Being a successful entrepreneur isn't flashy advertising, marketing, whatever. Being a successful entrepreneur is understanding that humans are real and you want to cultivate and give value to these real humans. So if we take an example, a very, very simple example would be shoes. Anyone that wants to sell shoes, how are you gonna make millions of dollars with shoes? Keeping it so fucking simple. You want shoes? We got them. That's your slogan. You make it so fucking simple. You want to sell food? You're hungry? Come to our restaurant. Make it so fucking no-brainer that a 2-year-old would invest in your money. Let's say a 2-year-old had $1 million. I want food. Okay, here's $1 million to a restaurant. Boom, you made $1 million from a 2-year-old that wanted to eat food. There's a crutch that people understand that it doesn't exist. The escape velocity, the quantum tunnel into entrepreneurship doesn't exist. There's no one day I'm waking up and I'm working for I'm an employee and I'm working for a boss, an employer, and then the next day I quit my job and all of a sudden I'm an entrepreneur and I have a business. That shit doesn't exist. Being an entrepreneur is a chosen DNA archetype. When I say be a fucking monster, I'm talking about being the BFG, being the biggest friendly giant ever. What does that mean? It means that everyone knows your name, but everyone loves you when they hear their name. Every time people hear your name, they smile and they go, oh yeah, I want to work with that guy. And even if you don't get to work with him, the entrepreneur that is a true entrepreneur still gives game, still gives value, no matter what. Look at this, okay? If you are a true entrepreneur, and there's a scam deal that is going to be $10 million worth of rug pulls in crypto, you're going to say fuck no to that shit versus a $100,000 deal of a plumbing business, a construction business, a solar panel business. You invest $100,000 that then turns to $250,000, that then turns to $500,000, that then turns to $1 million, and then $2 million, and then $5 million, and then $10 million. That what it is giving value at an extreme rate. Now that we have technology, now that we have phones and science and all this other mathematical humanity, technological evolution of advance, the ability to give value is extremely abundant. However, this is the scratch that no one understands. You need to sell abundance with scarcity. How does that make sense? Oh, we're only selling 10,000 of this product. Only. You see the words I'm saying? We are only selling 10,000 of this product. 10,000 is a lot. We are only selling 1 million of this product. It's the words that you use, okay? And the biggest thing that no one understands, oh, marketing is psychology. Oh, entrepreneurship is being flashy. Oh, entrepreneurship, you gotta work hard. You gotta put your head down. Entrepreneurship, all it is giving value at an extreme rate. So when I say be a monster, what I'm talking about is everywhere you go, you're spreading value, okay? And the thing is, I'm not saying be 100% positive. There are negatives to entrepreneurship, right? If you're not working, the money isn't gonna come. If you're not working, the money isn't going to come. You are the employer of all the employees. You are the boss. You are the person that is going to be in charge of the payroll, of these people's health insurance, of X, Y, and Z. So when I say be a monster, what I'm saying is once you have and obtain and wrap your mind around the system, wrap your mind around the business model, wrap your mind around the consistent action of giving value, what happens is it becomes a privilege. Oh, it's a privilege that I get to be an entrepreneur. It's a privilege that I get to work 20 hours a day and get 4 hours of sleep every so often. It's a privilege that I get to take care of my health at my mercy. It's a privilege that I get to increase the payroll for my employees because we made higher sales on our high ticket closing business. We made more sales on our SMMA. We made more sales in our restaurant business. We made more sales in our clothes business. We made more sales in our real estate business. We made more sales in our construction business. We made more sales in X, Y, and Z venture. Here's what I'm trying to explain to everyone, okay? We are living in 2026. There is an abundance of everything. We are living in the new era where everything is abundant. Earth was literally designed for humans to thrive. So when I say entrepreneurship, you need to become a monster. What I am explaining is you literally have the capacity to not only serve your community, to serve the whole planet, to serve the next generation, to serve everything. Why? Because entrepreneurship is the gateway. Entrepreneurship is the highest form of self-improvement. Entrepreneurship is the highest form of self-improvement. If I were to give a clean slate and the basics of entrepreneurship, I would say this. The proportion to how much you self-improve is literally the proportion to the type of entrepreneur you are. If all you think about is self-improvement, as an entrepreneur, you're going to scale fucking crazy. What do I mean by self-improvement? Learning how to become a better boss for your 10,000 employees and putting them all on payroll, increasing the capacity to give them more money, that is self-improvement. Giving more value to a marketplace that you are so passionate about, that is self-improvement. Making more money, that is self-improvement. This whole idea of, self-improvement is just better sleep, better food, better whatever. That is a byproduct of wanting to self-improve. It's not to eat better, sleep better, and whatever that you self-improve. It is to self-improve that then you begin to eat better, that then you begin to work out better, that then you begin to become a vessel for high performance. What is high performance? Traveling the world, meeting so many people, and giving value and spitting game all the time. Here's the crutch, and I want to make it so basic I can explain it to a 5-year-old. Get a payment processor. Once you get a payment processor, all of the value that you give out, just ask for money in return. What is a payment processor? Apple Pay. What is a payment processor? PayPal. What is a payment processor? Then, once you are in those situations where you give value, after the value has been given, you ask, hey, I just gave you value. Can I have $100? And if the person says no or whatever, move on to the next because there's always someone richer than everybody else. The person that's richer, there's someone richer than them. Then whoever the richest of, whether they're richer, there's someone richer than them. There's always someone richer and richer and richer and richer. There's always someone willing to invest. So why I say meeting so many people is important is because in order to give value at an extreme rate, technology has allowed us to give value to so many people. There's no X, Y, and Z, 1, 2, 3 entrepreneurship. It is an archetype. It is a DNA. It is who it is. It is who it is. It is a character. There's no skills in entrepreneurship. There's no training to become an entrepreneur. There's no business models for entrepreneurship. There's no, I'm going to drop out of school. I'm going to quit my job and pursue my business full time. That shit doesn't exist. There's only character. What do I mean by this? An entrepreneur can still have a 9-to-5. And even in their 9-to-5, they're figuring out, how do I extract information from this 9-to-5 to apply to my business? It is a character trait. Entrepreneurship is not a skill. Entrepreneurship is not a trainability. Entrepreneurship is not building your own business and being a boss. There are some people who have a business, but they're not entrepreneurs. They still get told what to do by their manager. They still get told what to do by their staff. True entrepreneurship, number one, never recognize failure, only learning. No matter how many times an entrepreneur will fail, it does not register as a failure. It just registers as a lesson. Number two, every entrepreneur, it's a character trait. Cannot sit still, always scratching, always itching. How do I vocation this? How do I vocation this? Payment process this. Every idea that hits an entrepreneur's mind, immediately, how do I make money from this product? How do I make money from this service? And it can be the simplest freaking thing ever. Everyone cuts their nails, right? There are billionaires on earth that make money from selling nail clippers. What about my fucking glasses? There are billionaires that sell glasses. What about hair salons? There are billionaires that sell and market franchise hair salons. Stop making it flashy. Stop. Okay, now let me explain in my personal experience. What is my business model? Music. You're selling a song, and in exchange, the actual visceral sonic from the fucking music that goes into people's ears, that they throw money at it. It sounds so good, that music, throwing money at it. And this is the thing that I want to explain and why music nowadays is like so irked. Is because the big companies and the big record labels still make music a 9 to 5. How is that music? Music is not a 9 to 5 job, bro. My mom and dad are asking me, okay, if you're going to be a musician, why are you not going all in? I am going all in. You know how much energy it takes to freestyle acapella, screamo, rap at the capacity that I do? When I record one song, I'm winded. And it takes me a while to recover because I put all of my energy into the screamo, rap, acapella song. There's no backtrack. There's no beat. So I have to literally, from the depths of my existence, voice chakra the fuck out of myself in order to make the song. And I have over 100 songs. But guess what? No one knows. And let me explain to y'all this, okay? I don't give a fuck about marketing. I don't give a fuck about whoever's gonna listen and becoming this big time, millions of whatever. All I wanna do is get better at music. All I wanna do is get better at freestyle, acapella, screamo, rap. That's all I want to do. And because of that, as a byproduct, I'm going to scale as an entrepreneur. All I want to do is get better at freestyle rapping. Because of that, as a byproduct, I'm going to be selling out shows. All of that because as a byproduct, I'm going to have 100 employees in the next couple of years that are going to be all working for me. Just because I want to get better at freestyle rap. Just because I want to get better at music. Because of that, everything else happens as a byproduct. It is not to build a business that you become a better entrepreneur. Becoming a better entrepreneur, that then the byproduct is your business becomes better. It's not to do whatever. Like, it's not to practice and get so good at these things and then you do it. It is to do it with the intentionality of improving, that then everything else is a byproduct. Get this through your head. So then the process and the struggle becomes, the flow state becomes. Let me explain why. The flow state is because now you are living in your vibrational frequency as if you already have all of the physical wealth that you want. Once you spiritually manifest, once you mentally manifest, what happens is the physical realm has to catch up, and then the materialistical shit will manifest right in front of you. And let me explain what that is. Be, do, have. My mom and dad are saying, oh, Sean, why are you not in school? Why are you not getting a job? Because my parents think that you have to go to school, do a job, and then the side hustle is music. And then after I finish school, and then after I finish work, then I can make music my full-time hustle. That's not how it works. Once you live in the frequency of, hey, what do the best rappers do? All they do is just make music all day long. So that's the case. Be, do, have. If you want to be the best rapper, you have to make music all the time. And that's what I do. I make songs all the time. I'm making music all the time. I'm listening, I'm learning all the time. And I'm the only one that thinks this way. I'm not practicing music to post a song. I post a song so that I can listen back, and that is my practice. I'm the only one that thinks this way. I'm not improving at music to post a song. I post a song, then I listen, and that's how I improve at music. Then, once you be the best rapper, because the best rappers are making music all the time, so you do the action by making the music all the time, and then you have what it is, the materialistical wealth that is manifesting within yourself. Peace.